Hello students, this is Mrs. Jones. I'm sorry I'm not able to be there again today. I really do miss you guys. But today I'm going to do a short video about how to divide mixed numbers. It is very similar to the multiplying that we did. Most of the steps in our process are going to be the same. The first step we're going to do is make them improper. So just like before, 6 times 9 plus the 6 on top would be 60 over 9. 1 times 7 plus the 5 on top would be 12 over 7. Then our second step is unique to division. And I'm going to write the letters KCF here. KCF is an acronym that stands for Keep, Change, Flip, or you might have heard the word reciprocal at some point in your life. What it means is that we keep this first fraction the same. We change it to multiply, and we're going to flip this second fraction over. Once we do that, then it continues the rest of the way just like a multiply problem that we did before. We're going to try to cross-reduce. So remember, cross-reducing meant that we looked at the 12 and the 60 and said, can we reduce these? 12 and 60 would go down to 1 and 5. Could you reduce the other way, the 9 and the 7? No, because there's nothing that would go into 9 and into 7. 7's one of those numbers that we call prime number. The only thing that's going to go into 7 is 7. And then our next step is going to be to multiply, and we multiply straight across our problem just like we did when we did multiply. 5 times 7 is 35. 9 times 1 is 9. And our last step is going to be to do anything we need to do to simplify our answer. And in this case, it means divide it out. 9 will go into 35 3 times, because 9 times 3 is 27. And then we're going to have 8 left over. Let me do one of the harder problems with you, and this is number 4 on your page. So we do our first step, making them improper. 6 times 2 plus the 1 on top would be 13 over 2, divided by 18 times 1 plus that would be 19 over 18. Our second step says keep, change, flip. So we keep the first one, you change it to multiply, and you flip the second one over. And then you ask yourselves, can you cross-reduce? And yes, we can. It's not by very much, but we can cross-reduce the 2 and the 18. And if you multiply it straight across, we're going to have 13 times 9. You might need to come over to the side and do it. 13 times 9 is 117. And then 1 times 19 would be 19. So now we have to simplify it. So I know you guys do not like long division, but it's a little long division. It's not bad. What I want you to do this problem is kind of think of close numbers. Like 120 is close and 20 is close. So how many times would 20 go into 120? If we counted it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 would be 6 times. So I wonder if 6 would be our best number for up there on top. And we'll come over here and go 19 times 6, 54, carry that 5. Ooh, it's 114. 114 is pretty close to 117, right? So we put the 114 underneath here, and we subtract these out. So our answer, this number that's on top, is always going to be your big number. And then it's your remainder over what you divided by. 6 3/19. So remember your 5 steps. If you keep your 5 steps and you make sure that you do those 5 steps in order, it'll be okay. There is one other problem, which is number 6 on your page, that might be a little bit difficult, but for the most part, if you're doing the steps correctly, then it's going to be easy. Okay? All right, so that is dividing fractions. You guys, I want you to do the rest of the ones that are on that page, and hopefully we'll be able to be back in class on Tuesday. Okay? All right, thanks. Bye. Have a good week.